My name's Tim Davis. I'm the Chief Clinical Officer for West Yavapai Guidance Clinic, and I have the opportunity to serve a lot of different people in the community. Unfortunately, about once a week I see somebody that's a victim of domestic violence in some way or another. And I was here today at the request of this wonderful gentleman here who put this event on because the domestic violence tends to be the silent killer, the silent problem that everyone knows about, no one talks about. It occurs to me that there's one individual that I served over the years. I saw in the emergency room 6 times. She finally came in deceased, and no matter how many times we tried working with her, she just couldn't find the courage to leave her very abusive husband. So the message is, let's help find hope for people, let's give them hope, let's give them the courage, let's help them find options, and then let's get treatment for the person who's suffering from that addiction of violence so that we can stop the cycle and put this to rest.
What about the woman who says, oh, he didn't mean it, he'll change?
Most do. No one changes. Behavior doesn't change overnight. There may be a honeymoon, it may feel really good for a while, but it will come back. So you have to have the strength to address the issue and help that person find whatever they need so that violence is not their way of controlling.
What are some danger signs?
The victims usually know what they are and they hide them. For us, outsiders, we need to be looking for bruises, changes in speech or behavior, isolation, lots of excuses, dark sunglasses, some of the cliches that you hear about. But you definitely want to be looking for that person that you know real well that suddenly has an extreme change in behavior. Something's different. You know it, even though they deny it. Don't deny it yourself.
And what should somebody do if they want to help?
If they want to help, there are a number of resources here locally. My particular clinic, people can call. We have a crisis line. There are also other clinics in town. I don't have necessarily the resource numbers with me, but they are available, and we've got some sheets here. I'd be happy to give you one.
Well, I'm Dee Spittler, and I'm with an organization called the ManKind Project and another organization called Boys to Men. And I am involved with so much young boys and young men's work that this domestic violence seems to be a real common thread, and it really affects their lives, and then it goes and affects their families' lives. I just felt inside me that this was something important to do, to start bringing attention to the need to change domestic violence and to let people know there's resources out there and there's opportunities to get some help for yourself, whether you're a victim or the perpetrator. There's opportunities out there to make a difference and change.
So have you had close friends or family members who have been victims of domestic violence?
Well, my wife was one that had stepped out with one of her previous relationships. So she stepped out and told her story. And then I've heard so much being involved with this boys' work that's what touches my heart also.
How much hope do you think there is in this? How much hope do you think there is in this situation?
Well, the hope it's about us doing something. The hope is about taking action and not just talking about it and thinking about it. The hope comes from people that are willing to come out here and stand in a circle with over 100 people and say, "Stop! It stops now. No more." And that's where the hope is. And when I see these young men that I brought out in the circle, and for them to realize they finally, for the first time in their lives, are around good men that know that there's a different and a better way to do it, that's what gives me hope.
What are the next steps? What will your organization?
Next steps is I hope people hear me, that between the media and the fact that we had this many people out here today, that they get that there is help out there. We passed out lists of resources and phone numbers and organizations. And the next step will to organize another one of these things when the weather's more cooperative. And we hope that men that hurt us will go onto the ManKind Project website and sign up for a warrior training or new warrior training, and that there's boys out there that want to get involved. And of course, we're always looking for financial resources in all these programs to help drive this. So there's opportunity for anybody to help at any level of participation.
Now, suppose somebody donates money. How does that help prevent a bad situation in a home?
Well, it's going to at least help some of these programs with the boys, where we can continue to support these boys with learning tools, get them hooked up with mentors, with older men that can teach them better ways. So that's always the struggle. These boys come from homes that they can't afford to what it costs to do some of the weekend events and things that we're doing. So we're looking for support to help them.
And what do you say to the women out there who are victims and they think that they can change the other person?
You can't change other people. The only people who can change is yourself. So you need to protect yourself. And you need to draw the line. If you're being abused, it's no more. Just don't let it happen. It's not right. It's not the right thing. Don't let it happen. Get out of that situation. Seek help. But more than anything, protect you and protect your children. And don't let it happen again.